guys, Brad M73 here. Welcome back to another issue of Star Wars Build the Millennium Falcon, and we're going to be looking at and hopefully completing, I don't know why we wouldn't, issue 84. Let's take a quick look at the magazine, and I will get it positioned under the camera as I usually do. Let's see, come on, here we go. All right, the Incom Freitex T-70 X-Wing Starfighter. Now, this is the X-Wing from the new Star Wars movies, The Force Awakens. So if you haven't seen that movie, you are definitely living under a rock. Will be super cool to read up about the X-Wing, kind of see how its design was influenced by original artwork from the original movie. We got Poe Dameron there. Some more information on Coruscant military bases. More holographic technology info there for those of you looking to build your own holograph displays. Some more Force Awakens news here. And we finally get into the parts. Now, one of the first things that we're going to have to do, since we're going to be putting on additional piping, is we're going to have to paint and prime. Well, actually, prime then paint. That's the correct order of things. So we'll have to do that. And then, let's see, let's move on. Once we have those, we have the top and bottom complete. And, oh, and I also need to paint this piece. I actually have the painted piece in the other room, so I'm actually going to have to mask this off and actually kind of mix up the red to get that painted. So I might take a break in between, you know, when I'm priming the parts here, so that I can actually get that red painted, because I don't want to paint the red while that pipe is on, unless I were to do it later and just attach the pipe later. We're going to be attaching the 3 side frame pieces. I have no idea why we don't have all 5 of these. I guess they're just trying to stretch out, you know, the assembly across even more issues, if that's possible. But yeah, it's a pretty straightforward. We're just going to be putting on a few pipes and then attaching the 3 side frames, and then it's kind of like up in the air as far as when my next month's shipment. It is October now, and I probably have, I don't know, a week and a half or so left until my next month gets here. So, and then in that month, we will have the mandibles completely completed, aside from like weathering and all that other stuff, but everything else will be, you know, pretty much core complete. So anyway, I am going to open up the parts bag here so we can see what we've got, and then I will get started on the painting, well, priming and painting, and then probably mixing up of the red color. I haven't really decided yet. I actually have a Mr. Color. It's called Russet. This is actually been recommended to me on several occasions as being kind of like the most accurate, just out of the box color. However, I believe it is a enamel. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is an enamel paint. Actually, I'll pop it open and smell it. Yes, whew, definitely an enamel paint. So I might do some testing with this with my airbrush. Not 100% sure, though. We'll just have to wait and see. Anyways, onto the parts. Wow. Wait a second. Are we supposed to have like a little tiny, like our little tiny screws? Oh wait, I do have a packet of the small screws here. Okay, phew. I was like, whoa. I don't even remember when we got those. Was that the last issue? And then we've got, you know, issue 85 here. So anyway, I'm going to set the booklet aside. We've got the piece that's going to fit down the, let's see here. This is the bottom. So this is going to go kind of like back here, and then this piece here is going to go like this. down the side, and then I don't have the top piece in front of me right now. So anyway, we are, well, why do I always say we? We, because you are joining me along this journey, and that's why I say we. I'm going to go, ooh, this one's popping off here. I'm going to go out, I'm going to prime these, and I'm going to paint them in the insignia white, and then we will be back in just a moment when that is done. And I'll probably also do some experimenting with the red colors, and once I'm happy with it, I will be back, and we will continue on with issue 84. Okay, so I am back, and it's actually been several weeks since I actually filmed the first part of this episode, so I'm kind of like, I don't remember what I'm supposed to be doing here. So I just got busy with the YouTube channel and the farming simulator game that I do tons of videos on. And so now I'm kind of coming back to this. And another thing I wanted to show you guys is I got my Shapeways Millennium Falcon nose cone in. As you can see from the front, it is finally correct. All the windows are correct. The battery is correct. These are straight, though there is an ever so slight curve to it. I mean, it's just so barely noticeable. I can only notice it when I really, look at it, or if I look at it from an angle. But compared to what we've gotten before, this one is near perfect. It's by Conway on Shapeways. This is the version 3 nose cone. I think they have a version 4 nose cone out. This is the Frosted Ultra Detail version, so it's rather expensive. But if you're really going for accuracy, this is definitely the one to go for. So I just wanted to show that really quick. But we're going to get started on doing these parts. So, carefully remove each plant-on part by the sprue as we need it. It looks like we need this piece, which looks like part number 1. There we go. And I've moved so much stuff around that I am hoping I... There we go. Must have put that in the other room, but that's all right. Okay, so first piece is going to go in here. So again, because I've actually painted this first, and I kind of wish at this point that I hadn't done that, I have to go back through and make sure everything fits. Like that does not fit any longer. So I'm gonna have to come back and clean it up with something. I don't really have like a good tool to clean it up with. Okay, that will work. So what I will do, where have I put my super glue? There it is. It's been a while. It has been a long time. No doubt about it. It's been probably like 3 weeks, something like that. Okay. So I'll put this end in first. Push it down, and then I'll get this end like that. And got a little Q-tip to get some of the overage there. That looks good. And then once I get all these pieces put on here, I'll probably go back and do just one more quick overspray. Now, I didn't do the red like I was talking in the first half of the video. I didn't do the red splotch here because there's another piece that goes in that actually does get painted. And while I was kind of in between these two stages of the build, I actually did a ton of research on that red splotch and found out that yes, it is not actually there. Wait, did I pull out the wrong? Yes, I did get the right piece. Okay, this piece fits like right here, here, and goes all the way down here. Like that. And now it's stuck on there, and I gotta get my razor blade out to get her off. Okay. This end needs a good sanding. There we go. And so I will put some glue on this front peg if it ever comes out. There we go. Some glue on the middle peg. And some more glue on this rear peg. And okay. Just like that. Okay. All right, moving on. Page number 12. Glue 3 pins on part number 3, which is the big long piece here, I'm pretty sure. And 3. There we go. And then the ends, one of the ends isn't really going to matter that much. Okay, now I kind of feel that this should have been put in ahead of time, or before this, but shouldn't be that much of a problem really. Now I do see some potential issues where we'll need additional glue. So you know what? Silly me didn't bring any paper towels in, so I'll just have to use some handy napkins that I have sitting over here. And just want to put a couple small beads of glue through here. Okay. And whoa. Okay. So just trying to be very careful with pushing these down like that. Got a little bit of excess on the sides here, so I do want to clean that up. And again, I'll be doing a quick overspray with the white again, the insignia white, so not too much to worry about. Next is part number 4. And this looks like this is going to go. There's actually 2 of them. Let's see, wait. Okay, this piece goes here, like that. And then the last piece, part number 5, which is already broken loose from its tether. Is going to go right like this here. Now I haven't screwed down, or I haven't put in the recesses because I wanted to do these few pipes first so that I could do a quick spray later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually glue part number 5 in first, just by the pegs. Just a very small bit, kind of rub it around the bottom there. There we go. Okay, and then let's see here. I'm going to just lay this Sharpie out here because the piping on part number 5 is pretty long. So before that dries, I don't want it to push back out. So now we'll do part number 4. And again, just going to kind of spread that out a little bit. And I will put this in first. And that one. And then I think just get a little bit of this glue out from under the pipe. And that will be good. So essentially, this is going to fit in here like this. Something like that. If that is right. Yep, pretty much had that lined up perfectly. And then we can go back and, super glue those. Actually, this one will probably be okay, but the longer one, we can actually glue from the bottom side, because you can actually see it kind of poking through there, maybe. And then, oddly, the front piece here, it's going to go right like this, and it's not going to have anything, no pipes or anything going into it, at least not yet. Looks like there's going to be something there, some more stuff here and back here and along the side, but that's really about it. So in the meantime, I'm going to go and do a quick spray of this, and then we'll be back to, I think, install the metal frame pieces along the side. I think. Yes. So we'll be right back with that. Okay, so we're back. We've got the paint. Just did a light coat of the insignia white just to kind of cover up some of the sanding marks and some of the shininess from the super glue. So now we've got our 3 frame pieces. So we're going to install those. Looks like it's going on to the outside of the lower port side mandible, so the left side of the ship. So I'm going to set this aside. Get my pen out of the way. And we're going to bring in this piece. And we'll be aligning these and installing them wherever they are needed. So we've got the screws here. I'm just going to open that up. Get those guys out. I don't think we'll be using all of them, but maybe we will. And we'll need some Loctite. So I'm gonna shake that up a little bit. Give me a drop or two. Probably just need 1 drop. Okay. And away we go. So let's see here. Take the SF9 frame, which is this guy, and align it to the 2 countersunk holes in one side with the lugs in the top lower mandible. Looks like it goes right in the front here. So let's get started putting these together. Ooh, we got a nice big chunk of just get a piece of tissue paper here. It's got kind of a big chunk of Loctite on here. There we go. And it looks like this first one just lines right up here in the front. So I'm going to set the first screw in place here. Just enough to keep it on there. And rinse and repeat. Now, why they had us putting this frame together differently than the first mandible is kind of a mystery. But I'll take what I can get, I guess. All right, next piece is an SF8 frame, and these are, you know, they're all mirrored. They shouldn't really matter, you know, which direction they go on. Really, there we go. So we'll get a little bit of Loctite on this one. Uh-oh. Okay. They keep coming off here. I'm gonna have to remagnetize my screwdriver, I guess. Not too big of a deal, I don't guess. So we'll screw that on, and then last part of this frame for this issue goes on now. or not. Okay, so if it gives us any trouble, just kind of picking this up. Let me move this so you guys can see. There we go. All right, cool. One more screw, and then I'm going to just go down and tighten all the other screws up nice and tight. And we will be finished with stage 84, issue 84, and episode 84. All right. So, just gonna give all these a nice turn all the way down to the front, and then at the back. All right, so there we go, guys. Another mandible is slowly coming together. This is going to sit right up here like something like this. And that's going to be it. We're going to keep chugging through on this Millennium Falcon. So that's it for this issue, guys. Again, I know a lot of you guys are watching, so don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you're loving the build so far. I'm absolutely loving it. Really loving the new nose cone. Really worth it if you're looking for a very accurate representation of the Millennium Falcon. And everything's going good. We got the, getting the base coats down, all that good stuff. So anyway, instead of me rambling on, I will see you guys back for, what is this? Issue 85, I think. 85, right here. We've got some pieces. I think we've got some pieces to glue on. We've got another piece to paint. And then we've got another piece of the framework. And then I think in 86, issue 86, we kind of put all this together. So in issue 85, again, we're going to be basically gluing all the pieces that go onto these two pieces. So this will actually be, if I flip this back over, let's see here. This piece will go on like back here, like this. Hopefully you guys kind of zoomed in here, like this, and then this piece will go on eventually like something like this. So we've got some pieces to glue in along here. We'll do that in the next episode, whatever else is required, and get the next few steps done, get the next month done, because I've only got about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks tops, until my November shipment gets here. So I'm a little bit behind, but we'll make a lot of progress here in the next week or two. So anyway, I will see you guys next time. I'm Brad M73. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye for now.